So as the video's title suggests, what I have here is a bunch of stuff that I'm probably going to be selling to a local game store of some kind. Let's just take a look at what I have here. If you happen to be in the Mississauga area and you happen to visit any game stores in the near future, there's a chance you might actually see some of this stuff. So yeah, let's first take a look at these here Super Nintendo games. We have NHLPA Hockey 93. I got this one at a thrift store purely because I wanted to replace the back of my copy of Soul Blazer, which had a torn label. Let's see, we have here Super Action Football, and much like the hockey game, I used this one to replace the back of my copy of Final Fantasy VI because there was no way to permanently de-yellow the back of the cartridge. And the funny thing is, it was only the back of the cartridge that looked like this. The front of it looked perfectly fine. And Super Scope 6, this game you cannot play without the Super Scope. You can't even get past the title screen. And once again, I used this one to replace the back of another game. I think it was Super Ninja Boy. And some kid, Joshua, just didn't want people to take his game. So yeah, I think I'll probably only get like maybe $1 if I'm lucky for each of these games, especially the two sports titles. Like, a lot of game stores almost practically give away their sports titles because they can't get rid of them. Then we have a stack of NES games here, 6 to be exact. Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. Unlike these games here, I'm not getting rid of it because I either can't play it or I don't particularly like it. In this case, I already have a copy that's in slightly better condition than this one, mostly just the back here. But yeah, Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. Hoops. Yeah. Top Gun. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White. And DuckTales. Much like Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, the reason why I'm getting rid of this one is because I already have a copy that isn't as yellowed, because, well, a relative found a copy of this game in their closet and happened to be in better condition than this one. The last game I have here is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Much like DuckTales and Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, I already have a copy of this game. I got it from one of my cousins, not this specific copy, but the other copy. This copy I got at a pawn shop however many years ago, but then a few months later my cousin gave me a bunch of his old GameCube games. Super Smash Bros. Melee happened to be one of them. It was in better condition, particularly the case. But on top of that, his copy also came with the manual and the Nintendo Power advertisements. Out of all of the stuff that I have here, out of all of the games in particular, I know for a fact that Super Smash Bros. And DuckTales are probably going to be the two most valuable games here. Everything else, all of these other games here, I looked at the eBay prices. They're all under $20, so yeah, I'm probably not going to get much for most of these games, especially the sports titles and Super Scope 6. But that's not all. As you can see, I've got more stuff here. I have the Nintendo Entertainment System. This one actually used to belong to my grandfather. He gave it to me because he doesn't use it anymore. A couple of controllers here, and the power cable and everything else. And on top of that, also a zapper gun, the one that came with Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Then on top of that, I also have a GameCube here. This actually used to belong to the same cousin who gave me a bunch of his old GameCube games. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with the power cord or the video cord, but I'm sure that the game store will probably have some of those since they probably need to. Out of all of the stuff that I have here, I generally think that the consoles, both of these consoles, will probably be the most valuable things than Super Smash Brothers and DuckTales. The GameCube I might not get as much for because it's just the console, no controllers, no memory card, no cords. The NES, because I have these old cords here, I'm not sure about that, but since it has the 2 controllers and the zapper gun, they could probably just bundle it with Mario Duck Hunt. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have. 10 games, 3 for the Super Nintendo, 6 for the NES, and 1 for the GameCube. 2 controllers, a zapper gun, 2 consoles, and a couple of cords for one of said consoles. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I know this was kind of a weird video, but just for archiving purposes, I figured I'd make it. So yeah, that's pretty much it.